But that one time I went to, I was living in Dundee, Scotland, and my buddy and I had been in the country for like 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. We rented a car and went to Loch Ness, and I mean that's pretty amazing. I mean, as a kid or whatever, you'd be like, "Oh man, I can't imagine. I wonder if I'll see that Loch Ness monster." And we didn't see it. Maybe we did. If we saw it, our eyes didn't recognize it as such. Well, we went and took the tour of like the Loch Ness Monster Museum. It was like this, it wasn't a PowerPoint, it was a video, but you know, it was a long time ago. So I mean, it was just like, you just kind of sat on like these wooden planks or something and watched this video. You know, I don't eat a lot, and so on the way over there, we stopped at like, I can't remember the name of that chain, but it was like it's like Denny's, but for England or Scotland, and so we stopped at like this place, like it was only like 40 miles, 50 miles or something outside of our destination of Inverness, but he was like, "Oh man," you know, and so we pulled in and he got some, I don't know, pancakes or I don't know what. I don't know if it was pancakes. He ate pancakes on another occasion that involved, but on this occasion, I don't know, maybe a sandwich. That's not the point. But we knew, the little we knew about the hotel we were staying in, it had a restaurant, so I thought I'll just wait till, you know, we get there and I'll just eat something there. And the restaurant was closed, so I had to go to bed hungry. And the next day we went and saw this monastery, and I can't remember who I contacted. Man, I can't remember who I contacted, a human being that told me that the monastery there had basically been like razed, demolished, and now it's like fun, upscale condos or something. So I thought, well, you know, that's I don't know if that's God's will. Seems like that'd be against God's will, but I mean, I don't know, mysterious. All right, I'll wrap this up. So we're over there, and I don't know how I found out about this, but I was, you know, you find out about things because you look them up or you seek them out, whatever you want to call it, right? So for some reason, I had information that on the southeastern corner of Loch Ness was a house that had once belonged to Aleister Crowley. If you know who Aleister Crowley is, you can make up your own mind. If you don't, the Satanist, right? I mean, kind of the world's most, I don't know, Anton LaVey, I don't know if he's in the same league. I think Crowley was maybe more of a, I started to say scholar. I don't know if Anton LaVey was a scholar. He might have had a PhD and everything. But anyway, it was Aleister Crowley's house at one point when he was alive. And then either before or after his death, it was sold to a couple. It wasn't his house to begin with. It was like a baron or something. And it was right on the shores. It was right up the hills from Loch Ness, and this cemetery where my buddy and I had to park at this cemetery, which wasn't busy because it was like 4 o'clock in the evening. And so I told him about this and he was up for it. So we hiked up like half of this mountain, you know, this giant wood-covered, moss-filled, treacherous, slippery hill, and just to get a look at this place. And so I guess it was just fun. Oh, right. The whole point is, and I'm not really a Led Zeppelin fan, but we did all that, and I went up there and got some pictures of it, and it was really hard to do with a 35 millimeter camera with a 60 millimeter lens at dusk on a mountain, right? But I mean, I took a couple of pictures or whatever, so it was fun. And we got back in the, we went back down and got in the car. And we turned the car on to drive back to our hotel, and it's going to be like a 45-minute drive or something because we have to drive around the whole lake. Right. So Aleister Crowley's house, before we were there, and he had already sold it, but it was also owned by Jimmy Page from I don't know that band. LZ, I can't remember the name of it. Jimmy Page, right? He had owned that too, that same house. And we knew that. I don't know if I knew that at the time. I don't think I knew that at the time. I knew it later. And so we get back in the car down the mountain from Aleister Crowley's house in our car in the cemetery parking lot, and to turn on the engine and go back to the hotel. And it's, God, I can't swear to it. I want to say When the Levee Breaks. It could be Going to California. It could be Going to California. And like I said, I don't like the Led Zeppelin. I don't know if I just said that, but I don't. Ugh. I mean, I understand you're good or whatever. It was just so weird that you would find out later that when you got back in the car at the cemetery on the mysterious Loch Ness, after looking at Aleister Crowley's old house, that the guy who bought it after Crowley, his music would be playing on the radio.